Hi, Quirky Denim here, and I will be doing a book review on City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Now, City of Bones is the first book in the Mortal Instrument series. I'm reading it because of not only an English project, but it's been on my book list for a while, and my friends have been nagging me to read it. And it's a book project where we can pick our own books. Yes. So this gave me this wonderful opportunity. Now, I'm going to start off by talking about the summary. The summary does not do the book justice, like a lot of summaries, actually. Some summaries do have to do with the plot, and it is a good consensus. However, it also doesn't. Summaries have to do their job by not spoiling anything. So this is really the summary of the beginning of the book, of the series, actually. But I read the summary, and the summary got me into it, which is their job, I suppose. And however, I couldn't fully read it because of this barcode right here. So it actually reads like, "Their hidden world is about to be revealed. When 15-year-old Clary Frey heads out to the Pat Blank Club in New York, she hardly expects to witness a less a murder committed by 3 teenagers covered with blank tattoos and brandishing bizarre weapons. Clary knows blank call the police, but it's hard to explain a murder when blank appears into thin air, and the murderers are invisible to blank Clary. Equally startled by her ability to see them, the blank themselves has shadow hunters, a secret tribe of warrior blank ridding the earth of demons. Within 24 hours, blank disappears, and Clary herself is almost killed by a grotesque blank. But why would demons be interested in ordinary mundanes like Clary and her mother? And how did Clary suddenly get the sight? The shadow hunters would like to know. I actually just read the top part where most of the blanks were, and that was enough to get me to read it because I had already had a bunch of other motives. So, for those of you who don't know, who aren't really book readers, for those of you who don't know and aren't really book readers, there's a summary usually on the back of the book or in the front flap on hardcover books, where there's usually artwork on the outside. I'm going to talk about the characters right now. The main character's name is Clary. She is a wonderful heroine. I love her with this passion. She doesn't need a man to save her. She's not a damsel in distress. She's independent. But at the same time, we need people to survive. We don't have knowledge. We rely on others for knowledge. We are taught through other people or through our own experiences. However, we don't have time to experience everything, which is why we learn from others. Circle closed. Though she is a bit, though there are a couple cliches in there where, you have to have the female, faint into the arms of the latest teen throb. She had kind of gone through a traumatic experience and was wounded and all this other stuff, so it's fine that she fainted. Shut up, haters. Okay. City of Bones was wonderful. I loved it. One of the characters, Jace, he is such a little smart aleck. I want to go in and just smack him sometimes. However, I love his witty banter, and I actually have friends that I witty banter with as well, and it's so much fun to read, just to hear him talk. Simon is Clary's best friend. He is this geek who is so lovable. I just want to, take him and just take him home and just put him in my backpack and then go, "Oh, hey, Mom! What is that?" "Oh, it's Simon, don't worry." You won't get that unless you read the book. Okay. I was actually frustrated at the beginning of this book. And that was because of the foreshadowing. I was able to pick up on foreshadowing, and it just felt like there was constant foreshadowing, like one after the next. They'd mention something and I'd be like, oh, they just mentioned this person for the first time. I bet this person is related to this, who's related to this, which causes this, which does this, this, and this. That's kind of how my mind works. And Cassandra has a similar writing method to me, has a similar writing method like me, or me like her. She's probably born first. But I mean, vocabulary, grammar, we are so much alike in that way. And so I couldn't tell if it was just me that could pick up on things like this. But when I talked to other people, it kind of was me that could pick up on this. I'm not saying you won't, and I'm not saying you will. I'm just saying that foreshadowing is there. Like the first Harry Potter book, it's the base that sets for all the rest of them. The ending. I'd heard from my friend that it was quite a shocker. And I was like, okay, alright, I got this. And then there was a little bit of, I don't know if it was foreshadowing or not, but I just was able to tell. Like I guessed. I was like, please don't let this be the ending. Please don't let this be the ending. Please, 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 please. Please. I mean, this had happened. This had happened. No. Why? No, but it relates to the beginning, and it relates to the middle, and this was right before the climax, and I was so mad. It's in part 3 when the story is being explained, and I'm just going, no, everything makes sense. Don't. I really hope it doesn't make sense. Then I get to the end and I'm just like, even though I know it's like horror movies, you know that thing's gonna pop around the door, closet, whatever, but you always jump and get scared anyway. So I'm just I knew it. But I wouldn't stop reading. I mean, I had all this energy inside of me, but I'm just like, and inside I'm going, oh my gosh, it's racing back and forth. Oh, snap, crackle, pop, the bananas on crackers with the fudge icing. This is too good to be true. Lamentations of a fangirl. All in all, I recommend you read this book. I think it is not just for teens. Excuse me. It's labeled It's labeled teen fiction. I have kind of this hate-love relationship for when people brand stuff like music uncensored. At the same time, I like rating systems because it lets me know what I'm gonna listen to, what I'm gonna read, you know. But it brands them off. What if I avoided or something that was really good, or what if I read something because of just the brand, and I look at it and I go, well, that sucked. I recommend this for, I guess, yes, teens and young adults and adults. I do not recommend this for kids. I really don't. The vocabulary is higher, the maturity content is higher. I would give this on a movie scale, I'd say PG-13. If you have any disagreements with that, that's okay. Just let me know in the comments. So I'm going to end by saying you should read City of Bones. It's really good. And I'll probably be back after I finished City of Ashes. I'm so lucky that the books have already been written and I don't have to wait. I hate that so much. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching.